What's the fucking difference? It's ass shaking. This shit been around, thank the Africans. We ain't fucking doing nothing new. We just doing what we fucking do. I stay snatching your bitches. Niggas cuffing they bitches. People all in my business.
Wait, you're the host?
Bitch, we've been saying this the whole damn time.
I think I just noticed when I'm like, you're the only one that says, I'm the host.
Well, because usually I say, I'm the host and this is my co-host, or Ellen will say, and I'm the co-host, blah, blah, blah.
I'm ready.
Not blah, blah, her name's Ellen.
That's what I'm moving on.
Well, look, just ignore these divas here.
Well, welcome to...
Another big diva.
Right? Who has to do makeup? Not either one of us.
You call me ugly. Just kidding. Well, I'm in the middle. Anyways, hola, people.
Welcome to the D-Tox. So,
Dramatic weekend.
we hope you guys liked last week's episode, Listen to Love. It was fantastic.
I
We
loved
it.
it.
I love you, Raul.
Yes, Raul. I'm still trying to wait. So
I used that comment the other day.
Acting like a kid.
And everyone was stunned. They thought about it for a moment.
But keep your letters and everything coming in.
Yes.
So, celebrity news and gossip. Future. We all know that that Sierra broke up with him, but apparently now it's come out that he was cheating on Sierra with Tina Shea, the girl that sings the Two On song. I love to get. And I thought she was like 16, but I guess she's like 21 or just turned 20 or something like that. She's an adult.
She's an adult.
Petite looking.
But yeah, that sucks
That's
because Sierra's
shitty.
way more talented.
Well, I heard she took him back anyway, so whatever.
What other than still not? Sierra, you're
really?
fucking stupid.
Yeah, they just posted a picture together, right?
Fucking stupid.
Whatever, she took him back. She was like, I could dance better than her. She's like, let's make another song.
Yeah, because Body Party was the shit.
Oh, that is my shit.
Renee Zellweger's new face.
Yes. It's like,
I just saw a glimpse of it. Why? Did she comment or anything?
Yeah,
or?
she said that people are too concerned about her face and they wanted her to look like she was before when she was unhappy and unhealthy. But I'm like, looking at her face now and I'm like, you look unhealthy.
Well, I think a lot of people liked her work when she was unhappy and unhealthy because it was sarcastic and funny.
yeah.
Rather than now, it's just like she went to this dramatic thing and it's just like, well, you don't look like who you're supposed to be.
I liked her face. I thought Renee Zellweger was an interesting pretty. Like the squinty eyes and the pouty lips, like it worked for her. It made.
It was unique for her.
I found her, uniquely attractive. Like Ivy from America's Top Model, or Uvi, whatever her name was. Like that girl that couldn't be the actress, but she was or couldn't be the model, but she was really pretty in a weird way. But now Renee Zellweger looks like every other middle, upper class white woman. She no longer sticks out.
Yeah, she had like a super facelift and
I think she had her eyelids done because they're her eyes are super open.
yeah.
So I mean, if you're happy with it, then
You can't be happy with it.
her.
Yeah, who's gonna hire her now? No one's gonna
That's
hire
true,
her.
because she's not gonna have that
She's
look.
not
You
Renee
barely
Zellweger.
recognize her.
Yeah, it was.
I physically looked at it and I was like, is that somebody just pretending? Is that a fake?
No.
I thought it was a prank.
It's a good drag queen. You go, girl.
I mean,
Renee, I wish you could go back to your face.
well,
She could.
maybe it'll work out though. So, who knows?
Yeah, I guess we should be pessimist. Good for you.
Yeah, maybe your acting skills will shine through.
Maybe
She
it'll
did
shine
have
through
good-
better.
she
does.
enjoyed
She
her work.
was. I liked her as Empire Records is one of my favorite movies ever. But I don't think I don't know if I'll be able to get over Renee Zellweger.
And I think it's so
Renee
stupid. I feel like this when I heard about it, it just reminded me of the whole concept of you shouldn't change yourself what other people think.
True.
It's that's so sad.
But why did she change herself? Because she said that she did it because she was unhappy. She said there wasn't work done. She said that now that
She
she's
has to
healthy.
admit it to it.
She said that now that she's healthy,
changed
her
her
face
habit.
looks like this. And I don't believe that.
Well, I mean, she wasn't fat before, so that doesn't
She
make
had
sense.
nice, cute, big cheeks.
She
and
had
I loved
high
them.
cheeks and the squinty eyes and the
Yeah.
the natural cute pouty lips that people pay money for. But now I'm looking at her face and I'm like,
And I was like,
it's all oily and it's really taut and she looks like a housewife of Warren County.
yeah.
feel bad.
Well,
for
now
her.
she just kind of blends in, though.
Yeah.
The whole
does.
reason why people become actors and stand out is because there's something unique and different about them. You know what I mean? Tyra has a huge forehead. That's why they love her. You know.
Renee Zellweger no longer has anything that's gonna.
I thought that's just what people made her fun of.
Well,
I
then she
thought she
also
was-
said that they got her a lot of gigs too. They told her like.
Your fat ass forehead.
Yeah.
No, because it makes your face elongated, and so she could do certain things for the
Yeah,
shoots
they
and
like
stuff
for her
like that.
models to be awkward and weird.
I thought she like got big was because she smiles.
Maybe it was a combination of everything, but her forehead helped her stick out from all the other pretty black girls.
Clearly she stuck out. Clearly she stuck out.
Yay!
Well, Renee, if you like it, then we love it.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but as long as you're happy, I guess.
Well.
In some sadder news, so two Singhalese boys were beat up in the Bronx.
Who?
Singhalese. So they're from Senegal?
Sure.
Okay. So, one's in 6th grade and one's in 8th grade, and they were beat up so bad that they had to go to the hospital
Uh-oh.
because their classmates kept calling them Ebola because, Senegal is in West Africa and there have been cases of Ebola
Oh,
there. And so
okay.
because of
I
that,
didn't know where it's gonna go.
the two boys were beat up so bad they had to go to the hospital.
I seriously thought you said Zenit, like
No.
what Jews go to. So-
Synagogue?
Yeah, that's literally what I thought you said. I was
No.
like, well, what?
Yeah.
What does Ebola have to do with Jews?
I was thinking about synagogue, which is like Filipino soup.
Senegal.
Okay, I was like,
Alright.
what? Who goes to those churches now?
And the boys' names are like Amide and Amdu. I'm saying this wrong, so if you're from West Africa, don't be all in my mentions talking shit.
Oh, the kids are so freaked out about the Ebola, they beat the
Yeah,
shit
they
out of
beat
them.
them up.
That's
That's
the stupidest thing ever. First off, if you get blood on you, you get Ebola. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking. That's not the point of that.
You think these people have Ebola so you go touch them? No,
I
it
just-
doesn't make any sense.
I want to go in on this, but one of the remedies.
Okay.
moves
Okay,
into
We'll
that.
save it.
We'll save it, but-
But we'll suffice to say that you dumbass kids in the Bronx, really, you stupid fuck,
So ignorant.
Way to really
Don't
stamp
give in to
what
stereotypes.
people think of you.
right?
Whatever, it's New York.
It sucks, and I feel bad for the two boys that are involved in this, and I think that they're going to try to charge this as a hate crime.
Well, yeah, it
That
should be.
is.
That is a hate crime.
Yeah, that's like beating up Muslims because you think they're terrorists.
Well, yeah, it's a hate crime, but you know how the law will play with words so that they can get, but the West African organization that's in
In New York?
is,
Focus organization,
is
probably.
pushing hard because there's a lot of West Africans and
Yeah.
Haitians
On
and
the
Jamaicans in the East Coast.
Well, yeah, it's close to them.
And so, but they're pushing really fucking hard. They're like, no, this is a hate crime. Charge it as such.
That's
Which a hate crime is a felony. Like so.
Ooh. Well.
So good luck on
I
that.
feel bad for those.
Like
Oh,
those kids.
I feel bad for
PS
those kids,
whatever.
but not the ones that beat the shit out of them. It should be a hate crime.
Yeah.
Go to jail.
Whatever. You're stupid. What would they be in school for? This is dumb. Oh. Honey Boo Boo's mom, did you hear about that?
Oh shit! Yes, Big Mama.
Mama June? Right? That's the name?
Yeah.
Guys, they're allegedly, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but they said she's dating this guy who's a child sex offender.
And because of that, TLC canceled Honey Boo Boo show. They recorded the season and everything, and they scrapped it
Because it came out.
because it came out that Mama June not only left her man, who was the most
Papa Bear?
the most endearing little white tractor riding man ever, but
He put up with her for so long.
when Mama June got a little big, they gave her a little makeup time and everything, and she started filming herself and was like, bitch, I don't need you. But the man that she's with is apparently a registered sex offender.
Yeah. And he assaulted her niece.
What?
Yes.
So I keep seeing the headlines about like, oh, the story gets deeper, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because I guess she knew him before he went to jail. And, yeah, and now.
Mama June.
Honey Boo Boo's in trouble. Oh my
I
God.
bet you that little girl's like, you stupid bitch. You fucked up my
Right?
She
whole
probably slapped her in the face all the
career.
time.
She's all like, not only did this man touch my cousin, but bitch, my show is off TV,
You crusty ass human thumb.
right? We're on TV. They need to be as clean as the Kid Bop's album. Like, we cannot afford this.
Ding, ding, ding. You know how, Pee Wee Herman? Whatever.
Yeah, you say the word. I would be so mad at her. I'd be like, how dare you do this? You just ruined, like, this career,
That's
I
as
guess.
good as it was gonna get.
Yeah,
That's
girl.
as good as it's gonna get.
It's over.
You know what? She's gonna get emancipated and then like adopted off.
No,
and then
she's
they're
gonna go to
have a
her
new show.
daddy, and there's gonna be a
Oh.
spin-off. It's gonna
Wait,
be
who
Papa
is
Bear.
her dad? Papa
Papa
Bear is her
Bear.
dad?
It's gonna be Papa Bear and Honey Boo Boo.
I thought Papa Bear was her boyfriend
Papa
and not the
Bear?
dad.
No, Papa Bear was her husband, but Mama June divorced.
Well,
him.
they were married too?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought they weren't married. They
No,
were
she
just-
divorced him. But Honey Boo Boo was gonna, if you're smart, is gonna fucking be like, Mama, I got to go, bitch. You over here making stupid decisions.
Well, I mean, people are in the business, so you're gonna have CPS looking into that anyway.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, I need my checks.
She's an idiot.
Yeah.
Can't be too fucking thirsty.
That's
You can find nobody else.
And he
Mama June.
looks like a child sex offender too. He looks so creepy. He has really like thick eyelashes though, but he's creepy though.
She's all like, he's creepy, but those eyelashes,
Those
girl.
eyelashes are amazing.
Like Jessica Rabbit.
I mean, for a guy, you can notice them. You're like, he's in prison. He ain't got no mascara.
He's in prison?
Well, I don't know.
Was that his
I was gonna say she dating a man and she gotta go visit him at the comic.
He hasn't got out yet. I think he's getting out.
Oh, hell no. Really?
Yeah,
Mama
I think
June?
he's like getting out, and that's when she's gonna be with him.
Mama June must think she's like Mariah Carey or somebody. She just thinks she can just have whoever she wants to and sweep their dirty work. Girl, you're on TLC and this is the Honey Boo Boo show. Like, granted, it's a big step up from where y'all came, but really, do you just think
Now this feels like a setup. Ever since you said that.
I don't know. When I was watching, they're like, we haven't confirmed yet because not.
No, this seems like a huge setup now.
I hope so.
Yeah, no,
I don't
it's a
know.
setup.
That's creepy.
Well, we'll know if TLC puts.
If TLC puts this show back on after this whole little scandal, it's a setup.
We'll see. She's like, well, it's the learning channel. You about to learn about
You
gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
it. Now the mom and the sex offender are gonna have their own show.
CPS every fucking
mean
day.
locked up?
Having your patrol officer coming by.
I'm gonna know what it's like to live.
True life. True life. I'm dating a convict.
True life, yeah. A sex offender.
Ew, it's child. Ah, gross. I don't even know why you do that. You know how many times he was raped in there?
Ew.
Gross.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Well, yeah, when you're a child sex offender or you do something to a child and you go into prison, you are at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
I thought you were sequestered.
Yeah, they put you away. So usually they'll have a ward where they put like child molesters and stuff like that because if they get a hold of you. But I mean, it's prison.
That is prison.
Yeah. You know those are dirty cops. Who would want to work in prison, first of all? Okay, they in there for the money. They selling drugs. Those are drug dealers, the cops that work in there, so.
Not all of them. No, some of them are just some good old strong Republicans who are fucking way all the way left. Or way all the way right, I mean. Because I've dated one before and they're fucking really intense.
Maybe because they hear it all night long.
I didn't mean sexually.
I was like,
They got like creepy silent. We're like,
No, I mean like they're
alright.
intense, like they're super right wing where they're like,
Oh.
they're in prison, this is what they deserve, they don't have any rights.
Alright,
Like,
no more
I'm like,
flashbacks, no more flashbacks.
oh my god,
for you.
people have rights.
Oh. I was like, yeah. I was like,
Flashbacks, Freddie, you been in prison?
Keeping it awkward.
What
You,
you been
your
going on? What you
flashback.
been going on with?
Can you imagine? I'm all like, so,
Oh
I'm
my God.
registered.
I showed my brothers my mugshot yesterday. It was so funny. I was just one night. It was for traffic though. I
Girl, you
swear.
put that out there now!
When you Google my name, it pops up. It's like the first thing that pops up, so they probably already seen it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and it costs like $200 for me to take it out.
I know.
Yeah,
Which is why I told my
it's
friends, I said, look, if we ever go out on a night and I get arrested, don't worry about the bail. Pay these motherfuckers to take my business out of the website, because once it's out there, it's up there, and everybody and their mama gonna have it.
But isn't your name all spelled weird, so it's like really hard to find you?
Yeah, but if my RenoMugs.com, all you have to do is go to the website and their picture will be there.
No, my picture's not on there. But I'm the only person with my name, so.
True.
True
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, it was traffic. I wasn't even driving. It was in Vegas. Vegas cops were crazy. But my mugshot is cute though.
You know what? I'll give you
Anyway.
that. It was a cute mugshot.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll give it to you. I thought it wasn't a mugshot.
It's on Crystal's Instagram.
Women Crush Wednesday.
No, we have like one side by side.
That's gonna be my Women Crush Wednesday tomorrow. Kendra and
Oh yeah.
who's her man? You used to play for the Miami
I don't give a
Dolphins.
shit about that.
Fed
I don't like her anymore.
They got back together after he cheated on her with the transsexual.
Was it confirmed?
I caught myself. She was a transsexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that exposed. She's the one that has the text messages.
Well, no, that, but just the whole idea that didn't they say they did like other stuff too, other than just playing around?
Yeah, he was like dating her.
Oh.
Her. They were dating her. He was dating her. But
But she took
so
it back.
Kendra and whatever his name is just renewed their vows. Which I wouldn't go so far as to do that before some counseling. Maybe. A little talk.
I really don't give a shit the
She's
person's
like,
a
I
tranny,
need
but
my
it's just like
money.
Not tranny, transsexual.
transsexual. I'm sorry, I just don't give a shit about that. But it's just like I thought there was other stuff involved, like the transsexual was like extortioning him for more money.
Yeah, but it seems like every single day, like she comes out, she's releasing more of his text messages.
That's what I was thinking. Like
To show, but she's trying to show that he pursued me. Like I knew he was married, like I knew he was involved. He kept coming after me, which, I mean,
so if you knew,
you can delete some shit off of your damn iMessages to make it look like people are coming after you. So
that's how it was.
But I mean, who
Which is
cares?
probably what he
Like, I don't
told
care about
Kendra.
the small
Yeah.
details. I know y'all were together. We
Yeah.
already know that. Kendra admitted herself.
Kendrick,
So.
what? What's his name? Lamar?
is his name Lamar? I don't think so.
I don't know. Whatever. But they back together.
Speaking of Chloe and
She
Lamar,
needs to go shopping.
Chloe
Oh,
can't-
Chloe Lamar. Sorry.
Chloe can't get a hold of Lamar to give him the damn divorce papers. She
Yeah.
can't find him. They don't know where the hell Lamar is at.
No.
And apparently now she's dating Game.
What?
But you know, she's been hanging out with
But I know because I remember years ago they were talking about how like the Game even was like he really likes her and all this stuff, which I thought was weird because I
So
was
she's
like,
not with French no more?
no, they broke up. Which I thought was really weird because I was like, Game, you're you're engaged and you're actively talking about somebody else. And then like I thought that once her and Lamar broke up that she was gonna get with the Game, but she got with French Montana and then she broke up
No,
with
French
him.
Montana was a business.
Yeah.
That was straight up business the way you can even tell from the get go. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But now she's supposedly with the Game, which after he beat the shit out of his baby mama, yeah, he broke her nose.
Oh, that's right.
Closed her eye up.
I forgot about
He beat
that.
the dog shit out of her, and I'm
Game
like,
over! Sorry. I don't always need a joke about domestic violence, but...
You need to stop. Just stop.
we gonna have them all up on us.
Stop.
You're so insane.
But I just couldn't imagine that. That's the,
I'm sorry.
It's not funny, but
It's not
she
funny,
always
but she
does
does this every time.
She always fucking does
It's
this.
just funny.
Alan thinks she's in Mortal Kombat.
Apparently.
KO. I used to play that game all the time. Remember Sega?
Yeah.
And I used to press all the buttons at once, thinking I was doing something.
I learned that once with the toggle sticks, if you went in a circle and pressed everything, like all the good stuff came out.
Yeah, all the like.
That sounded really weird, but yeah.
All the good stuff. You go around with your thumb and all the good stuff.
Ooh.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Hey.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know about that. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised, but
Which is,
I didn't know about that. I guess that's why they're not
Whatever.
engaged anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
I love Chloe.
Yeah, that's what she's so pretty. Big booty.
If I could have a big friend, it would be. Yeah, she's a big girl.
Yeah, she's really tall.
Yeah, she's tall, curvy. She's a big girl. I would want her.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, New York is coming back.
New York?
Yeah, it's from I Love New York and Flavor of Love.
What?
What is she doing?
What's her name again?
She's gonna be
Stephanie
on-
or something?
Who gives a shit?
Stephanie
Name's New
Pollard.
York.
But she was on VH1 a few days ago because she was doing like a little like segment for them,
Uh-huh.
and she still looks just as good as New York did, and she's still just as funny. I miss her. so
I
much.
loved her.
I
Oh
loved
my
her
God,
too.
we
I
love
watched-
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
I was like, hey.
Because it applies. Because it applies. That's why I'm calling you a bitch. I live
Oh
for
my
her.
gosh, I miss you. Remember when she wanted to be an actress?
Woo!
She's so fast.
Sit up, Buck Wild. This is not a soup kitchen.
Forgot him.
Delicious, give it up. You look like a man. Oh, she was reality TV gold. Before Nene Leakes, there was New York.
Fucking New York.
And she was underappreciated. Bring your ass back. But yeah, she's supposedly gonna have another show on VH1, which I will be watching faithfully.
I'm gonna rewatch all her shows.
I don't know yet. I didn't get all the details, but like, if you're, yeah, I'm like, I will be there. I will be there.
I liked her. She was a good crier. Yeah, she didn't look like Kim K or like even Farrah from. Farrah was my favorite crier. Cause she looked like she was laughing. She was like. And then she became a porn star. I was just like, oh, you go, girl.
Oh yeah.
She was like
And then she was on couples therapy with no spouse.
With no man.
They're like, what are you doing here?
With no man.
She was real thirsty.
I remember seeing the previews for that, and I was like, I didn't know she was in a relationship. And then they was like, oh, she's not. And I was like, couple therapy?
I was in a relationship before I came on the show, and then they're like, you're just trying to be famous.
I'm like, couple therapy though, girl. You gotta have somebody. You could at least found someone and took them on the show with you.
She's hilarious, but I'm so excited for it.
I know. I cannot wait. Whenever it is VH1, I will be there. I will be there.
Jennifer Hudson found her husband through New York.
She did, because he used to.
Because he was on that show. Is he really legitimately a lawyer?
He was, yeah, he graduated from Harvard.
And he became a wrestler?
Shit, he had to follow his dreams.
He became a wrestler?
Yeah.
Punk?
He's on WW. Is it WWE now?
I forgot what the fuck it is.
Well, he's on whatever, but he's a wrestler
He
now.
probably makes more money now.
He probably does. Plus, he always has a law degree to fall back on from fucking Harvard.
Oh, and he's probably handling all their lawsuits too in there too.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good for him.
I mean, you be smart.
I know. I didn't even think about
I'm thinking about money, okay?
I remember when he was on that show, and I used to think he was so fine. I was like, God damn, that man is fine. New York, pick that one. Pick that one.
What is she picking him? She has 3 of them, right?
She picked the skinny little white boy. Remember her?
That's right.
Yeah, because he was buying her the Louboutins and all that stuff, and the Tiffany diamonds, and yeah, you made the right choice, girl. Shit.
Remember Real and Jim?
And then they had their own damn show.
He had some pretty hair though.
One of them was fine. Was it Real or was I think it was Chance. Real?
The one with the gap?
Yeah.
Is this all on Hulu or something?
It was all on VH1. Oh wait, I don't know. Is Isla New York on TV?
Is it on Netflix?
We gonna have to check.
Can
We
we
will
stop
find
this
it.
show?
They'll
But I will
Right
rewatch
now.
all of anything with New York in it.
Amazing.
I will watch Flavor of Love just to watch her.
Oh, God,
Boots.
just fucking
Was it Boots? I don't remember you because you weren't really significant. God, she was so good for a one-liner.
So oh, okay.
I totally forgot
I
about
hope
her.
you guys are excited about it.
I think that's all I have for celebrity news and gossip.
That's all I give a shit about.
I mean, we gotta end it on a high note. It's New York, and she's on her way back,
Yes.
and the world will rejoice, and all these other TV personalities
She
are
will
gonna get
carry
blown out of
on.
the water. She's gonna kill them all. She's gonna kill them all.
That's amazing.
It would
Okay.
be great if her and Nene were to, like.
You know what? I saw an interview with Nene Leakes, and I do not like her anymore. She's changed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She's been in that fucking Ryan Murphy shit, and now she's been in 2 Ryan Murphy things, and now she thinks she's a shit.
Yeah, no. I'm sad.
I think there's
Right
some.
time for New York?
I know, right?
Right? You got rid of Nene right in time for New York. Damn, sorry.
I love Nene,
There can
but
only be
no,
one
you know
end.
what? No.
All right, you guys. Well, that's it for all of our celebrity news and gossip. Unless you guys anything? No?
Oh, well, we are excited for Love and Hip Hop next week.
Monique beat Amanda's ass.
I don't even like Amanda.
I know,
Me
she's so
either.
annoying, and she just be cheating on him. He's so stupid.
And this is why,
Yeah.
right? Because she's so damn stupid. He's so stupid. She lives with her mama, but she has a house in her name for this dude to come and stay at. They live together. They live together, which is why she won't move in with you, because she can't move out of the house and she lives with her man. This is why I think I don't like Amanda so much. Because Fizz is like one of those genuinely good guys. He ain't trying to be no player. He's not trying to do all that. He wants to take care of his son and he wants to fall in love. And you, well, all the rest of us is out here trying to find a
You
man.
gonna fuck him up.
You gonna fucking destroy him and he gonna end up just like the rest of these raggedy niggas and we gonna be left with nothing. No hope.
Stupid.
We gonna have futures running left and right. They're just gonna be all over. Fucking Tinashe.
I hate the way she does her makeup too.
Amanda?
Yes.
Yeah, did you see?
But she be throwing all that black shit on her, like, don't they all have people doing their makeup?
She needs to fucking contour that nose away.
YouTube, pretty.
But Monish beats her ass. We got to see a little
Isn't that
clip.
Monicia?
No, it's Monique.
Monish.
Monique.
Whatever her name is,
Like
the heavyweight champion of the world, whips that ass. Takes her jacket off nice and slow, and then reaches across and slaps the shit out of her, grabs her hair, and proceeds to shake the shit out of her.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
Can't believe she did
That's all
that.
I saw, but that's next Monday.
So we'll keep you updated on that one, because I just now caught up on Love and Hip Hop.
Alright.
Just now.
You don't even need to be caught up. Just watch that, because it's going to be
That's gonna be good. And Quiz Crew, Fizz, leave her. Leave her.
Yeah.
Go find somebody that's gonna be good to you so that you do not
So
get
she's like
turned
getting
into
dinner
one of these.
reservations from Miami.
Yeah,
and
it's all
and he's like,
shit.
who's that? She's like, I don't know, man.
It's the wrong number.
And then she's like, okay, well, you can drop me off.
Right?
I'm gonna go home and go to Miami now.
I would have been get out of the car. I'd have been like, get
I
out.
would've, yeah.
Get
Bye, bitch.
the fuck. You
You
better
let
walk.
that ugly girl cheat on you? Come on.
God, she's
now.
so fucking ugly.
Oh, Fizz.
Alright, can we please end this? I'm
Alright.
tired of this bitch.
All right, guys. That's it for
Alright,
this
bye, I'm
music
over
gossip.
it. No, I'm over it.
All right, you guys. Now it's time for our listener letter portion. The best part of the show, hands down.
Yes.
Remember, if you have any questions, comments, or remedy that you want to send in, just send it to askthedetox@gmail.com or go to www.thedetox.com. Click on the contact us link and then send your message in. 2 weeks in a row, I said it right. Yay! So I'm gonna read the first one. This one's from Addie, I think, and it says some Maury-ish. Hi, Ellen, Freddie, and Elijah.
Hey.
So my question is, how do I deal with my trifling ass cousin? Oh.
Hey, girl.
She has 2 babies, and they are the cutest thing ever. However, when she got pregnant with her second baby, she and her dude weren't together, and she was out there popping her pussy to dude after dude. I'm not against sexual liberation and all, but the baby looks nothing like her man. They got back together, and somehow this nigga thinks this obviously mixed baby is biologically his. Damn. She made all of us swear not to tell him, but I'm like, damn. Okay, hold on. Damn, girl, you got him taking care of the next nigga's baby? Do I keep my mouth shut, or do I slide him the info on the low? I don't want to be messy, but my cousin ain't shit for this. Thanks, Addie.
Don't get involved.
Yeah.
Down.
Girl, say the hell out of that.
Fucking hilarious, though. No, but
That is some Maury-ish, you damn right. But
You are not the Yeah, don't get
No,
involved.
never- never get involved.
You might end up fighting her.
Yeah.
yeah, because she might get pissed off with you and try to fight you. You don't know what his reaction's gonna be.
Or you don't know if he already knows and is just trying to keep it down low.
True.
That's true.
You don't know what's going on between them, and you know people are crazy these days. So you might tell him this, and he might fuck around and kill your cousin.
Yeah, and the kid. You never know.
So-
Yeah, he might hurt the baby.
Just keep your mouth shut. If she was out there doing whatever she was doing,
Or they're
she-
gonna treat that
I
baby
mean, he knows
wrongfully
they were
now.
broken up.
Yeah.
And about all that, I mean, you can assume.
I mean, if she's telling you not to tell him, that means in my mind she at least questions the paternity, but that ain't none of your damn business.
No, not your
That
baby,
ain't-
not
that's
your
He'll
problem.
probably
Not your
eventually
baby, not your problem.
do that on his own, or just he knows and doesn't care, or whatever.
The-
Either way, the baby has the daddy right now, and it's being taken care of.
Right? That's what I'm
You
thinking
know?
So when the baby needs like a kidney transplant or a blood transfusion, they'll find out. It'll be like a Tyler Perry movie. Where it's like, you aren't the father. What?
You use a turkey baster.
But yeah, you want to stay the hell out of that because it's gonna be ugly. No matter how you try, if you try to slide it on the low, and I guarantee you he's not gonna be able to keep that secret. He's gonna let it out in a moment of anger that you told him, and then her first thing is going to be to deliver you an ass whooping, which you will rightly deserve for putting your nose where it don't belong.
Yeah,
That ain't
no.
got nothing to do with you. Is your kids? Do they know their daddy? That's all that matters. Your kids.
Yeah.
Your kids.
Yeah, I mean,
You just don't.
the
Don't.
dad is who's taking care of them, okay? I mean,
Yep.
at the end of the day.
True.
And if one day when he finds out he doesn't want to, at least during this first age when they got diapers and stuff and they're most expensive ever,
Unless he put his name on the fucking birth certificate, in which case
Oh, he probably did. So.
you're
Yeah.
stuck with this baby, nigga.
Well, how does that work if you actually do the DNA test and finds out you are not the father?
You probably can petition to have yourself taken off.
Dang, it's still a legal process?
Yeah.
Never sign it. Never sign one.
Do not
Because
sign.
If you
then
don't know.
technically it's like you adopted that kid.
Oh,
though.
yeah, I see it now.
You know what I mean?
True that. Okay. See, I don't know. I don't have any babies.
You didn't ask for one before you signed it, so.
Hmm.
I mean, whatever. He knows they were broken up, and he probably did the same thing, and he probably got another kid out there too.
You don't know the whole story, so just don't.
Yeah, mind your business, girl.
Yeah.
My business, shark.
Might eat you on the inside, but also it might be his. You know, he might got. I don't know the races of these people, but say his grandma's white or something, and that's why the baby's so light skinned. You know.
You never know. The baby's eventually going to grow up and you can see more features.
Yeah.
And then it might be obvious to him that this ain't my motherfucking baby.
Yeah, and I mean, in
And
that
then
case,
they'll-
he might still want to take care of that kid because he loves it.
And more power to him.
Yeah. So.
All right. Next one.
Next. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, that's
Unprepared.
Oh, yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah.
So this question is called The Colorist. There's no name. Well, there's a name, but I just don't. Whatever.
It's James. Sorry. I don't start throwing your guys' names out there. Take pride in what you write.
Maybe some people. Alright.
If you want to be anonymous,
You know what?
put
No.
anonymous.
That's why, this is why you shouldn't be reading the letters.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't read them. So I'm trying to figure out why so many black people can act like they're proud of being black, but in the same turn say something so ignorant about the shades of blackness.
That's a good album, by the way.
I am a black man and I love black women of all shades. But I hear so many of them say things like, why do you like her? She's hella black. Or my man needs to be light skinned.
Is that your black impression? That's your ghetto black impression?
No, it's not.
Light skinned.
Calm down, Aunt Jemima. Anyways, this perplexes me because they aren't exactly light skinned, which means that they are.
Like a redneck.
That's what I actually was trying to go for. Jesus. Can you
Man,
not be
I'm
Anyways, which means that they're undervaluing themselves. How can you expect someone to want you if you're so close-minded to not even want yourself? It's a total turnoff. I lately have been getting called stuck up because as soon as someone utters something ignorant like that, I completely lose interest. Even a friend who I was developing feelings for made a comment about a long crush being super black, as if that should be a reason to deter my feelings. That one statement killed my attraction to my friend and challenged our friendship. People should stop being so damn focused on the color of their mates and worry more about the morality, ethics, commitment, fulfillment that this person brings to their life.
You better go ahead and preach.
Sincerely, James.
You better preach. Bring that good word on in here. Jesus is in the room.
You
I
know,
feel like
we were just talking about this, kind of.
I feel like it's been brought up a lot more lately. Like more people talking about being light-skinned.
Mhm.
And I just thought it just like dawned on me the other day.
So when
Ever since Drake came out.
in the black community they use the term color struck. That's what we use. So like we'll say something like you're color struck. If like, because you hear it all the time, like when girls describe what kind of man they want, he's always light-skinned, lighter skinned. Or when men say it, they always say, or they, they're instantly attracted to the biracial girl or the girl who's just lighter skinned. Yeah, it happens, and I have a problem with it personally because I think it's ignorant for you to say that I'm black and take so much pride, like James said, take so much pride in it, but then
Yeah.
you're
Just
only
everybody black?
you're only proud of your shade of black. Not everybody who's black, just
Right.
your
Is this
shade.
Rwanda? Like, what is going on?
Remember the tootsies and the fucking.
Hutus and the
Ugh.
Tutsis?
But yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Because I remember when I saw that movie or someone talking about Tootsies, someone actually handed me a Tootsie Roll by accident. Like it was all like, it was the weirdest moment of my
Was it
life.
in class?
Yeah, it was in class. And then It was not intentional. It wasn't intentional. It was. I was literally asking a question, and someone just acted like, oh, I really want candy. Then I talked about titties and stuff, and someone just like, oh, eat this. And I'm like, ah! Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, I totally understand where you're coming from, James, because it's annoying to hear that when someone says that, and you have to think at some point, like, I hate to say this, it's always these dark-skinned niggas that say this shit, like, alright, if I'm gonna be with a bitch, she gotta be light, she gotta be a red bone, but nigga, you're black as hell. And so your mama's black as hell. So are you your sisters are black as hell. Are you now saying that they are not worthy of anything else because they're dark? Because the way you're acting, you are perpetuating that stereotype. Same thing with light-skinned women who only date light-skinned men and say that that's what they want. Or, I mean, dark-skinned women who do that. I'm just all like, but you're dark.
Yeah.
So, in my mind, you would say, I only want a light-skinned man because they're better. Well, if that's the case, what makes you think a light-skinned person is going to want you? You're undervaluing yourself. You're showing that you don't deserve what it is that you seek.
Yeah. And I mean, that's just old slave mentality.
Yeah, because the light-skinned ones are the house niggas.
Yeah. My racial babies are so cute, though.
Thanks. But yeah, that's an old mentality that we need to shake, and that's universal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every race does that with color. You know, those.
Yeah, didn't we talk about that?
Yeah, we kind of talked about that before. You know, Asians and Mexicans.
People do not like indigenous.
Yeah. Which we're all naturally.
Does that always just include indigenous means like the first of that land, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Australians, Aboriginal.
Yeah.
They're dark people.
Yeah, because remember, someone from Peru, and they say that no one likes the indigenous people, even though they make a majority of the population, but still, they're still like just pushed to the mountains.
Yeah, because everyone else who's light are just mixed from the invaders.
Yeah.
Mexicans are mixed from the
European.
Indians and the
Actually,
Europeans.
if you go to Mexico City, the ghettos are full of like
The darker skin
the
Mexicans.
dark skin, and then once you
And
get more
they
central,
hire-
then you get the more European look, the lighter skin.
Same thing in the Philippines.
Yeah.
The
Negritos.
They
still live up in the mountains. They exclude them out
Looks like
because they're
everywhere.
all mixed in with the Spanish, and so they're lighter, and the Chinese and stuff. Which I mean,
It's not fair.
It's a universal thing that we need to shake off. You know what I mean? Because black is beautiful, light is beautiful. Every shape. Someone can have the same two parents and be different shapes.
True
The
that.
whole family be different shapes. Have the same parents. So,
I have a
I mean,
sister
it
that-
means nothing.
Yeah, I have a sister who's darker than the rest of us, but our mother and her father are super, super light. But it just happens that that's how it happened. And the reason I think that I'm so adamant about people getting through this whole color situation is because I have loved ones across the spectrum, and I'm like, I don't want, especially the black women in my family, to feel undervalued because they're told by society that they're worth less because they're not as, they don't have Caucasian features.
Yeah, no, my youngest sister, me and my sister who's closest to me, we're both half Mexican. Then the three youngest ones are full black. And my sister has this beautiful, creamy, complexion. Her skin is just so nice. And then it, glistens in the sun. And, she's in a city where she doesn't have a lot of black people around her. So sometimes she feels a little insecure, but I'm always trying to work with her so she's, never feels that way,
Yeah.
So I really hate that, too, because... And my mother's a darker skinned woman, and she's beautiful, So it's what are you trying to say? So if I came out a little darker, would you not like me?
Yeah.
It's just, we agree with you, and it's dumb, it's ignorant.
By
and
power, continue to preach.
all colors are beautiful.
Holla! Alright, you guys, that wraps up our listener letter portion for this episode. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, anything that you want to say, go ahead and send them to askthedetox@gmail.com or go to www.thedetox.com, click on the contact us link, fill everything in, and it comes straight to us. We love your letters, and so keep sending them in. Anything that you want, relationship, all that kind of stuff, except for legal advice.
Yeah, don't do that.
Booyaka, booyaka! Alright, you guys. This is the remedy section of our show. This is where we go ahead and give you some real life advice in general. Something that we notice out there needs a little bit of tweaking or something like that. Recently, we've come up with the idea that we don't always have a remedy ourselves.
Sometimes we have a good week.
Sometimes things go pretty good. We don't see anything in society that needs to be addressed. So, we're going to start taking your guys' remedies and reading them on the show. Freddie, would you like to go first this week? Yay! Okay!
I don't speak English.
Oh, that's bilingual here. Come on.
Yeah, we got some English.
I know, we do. So I don't know if I did this one or not.
What?
Did I talk about people who give out way too much information? Probably not, no, right?
Huh?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so there's 6 people in my life that do this. So I've been told throughout my whole life that I'm like easy to talk to, I guess, or whatever. Like people just tend to open their lives up.
Teddy Freddie.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but you know, typically most people know that there's a line,
Yeah.
like a line, very visible. You can see it. I don't have to draw it in myself. Like it's fucking there. Do not tell me what diseases you have.
Ew.
Do not. Okay, 6 people. You know who you are.
Ooh.
Do not tell me. I do not care.
Ooh.
Fix it. Get the cream. Get the pills. Get it all.
Are these STDs?
And do it yourself. Yes.
Oh.
We worked with someone who told us that she had herpes.
Yeah. But that was a long time ago. This is 6 new people.
Ew.
I get it. I was very comforting at that moment because I was so stunned.
No.
But you do you, boo, and fucking far away.
That's not like saying you got breast cancer or something.
Ooh, you got the cancer, don't you?
And it's just, and
You got the clap.
you know, I found out about the mega clap
What?
through this process.
So, the mega clap.
So it's like MRSA. It never goes away. You get flare-ups.
Like church clap?
Yeah, like church clap. I literally.
So it's like herpes, but
It's like herpes
chlamydia?
now. Yeah.
Ew.
It's gotten so bad
Oh,
that
it's
now
like the virus is like advanced.
it's progressed. So now they're able to fight off the medication. So you get
That is
flare-ups.
disgusting.
Thank you for informing me. I feel very enlightened. That's it. I'm done. I have nothing else to say. I'm over it.
Ew. Okay, so first of all, like, if you catch these kind of things, don't you think you maybe want to keep that information close to home?
Fuck, don't you think?
Like,
What do you
if you
mean,
got
Eric?
super clap, or what is it, mega clap, or church clap.
Round of applause.
If you got all of that, don't you think you ought to keep that a secret? You don't want people knowing that you got like this extra non-curable.
Well, you can tell these people like super stressed out, and so they like
It's called a therapist.
when you tell someone.
You can
they,
tell
like,
Jesus.
Yeah, you could.
That's
tell
true.
Jesus.
He ain't never gonna tell nobody.
No.
You don't even have to open your mouth to tell him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just
true.
think it out loud. Not even out loud.
Because I'm sure Freddie didn't say much to make you feel better, so might
Did
as
he
well
go?
told you.
Actually, you know when I do those facial expressions that I can't hide, I'm like, say what? What, bitch?
You got round of applause.
You got what? Wait, you're telling me medication doesn't help you? Get the fuck out. I told you to get out of my room.
Get out my seat. Put some plastic down. Ooh, yeah, keep.
Are you sitting on my bed?
Burn the sheets. Burn the sheets. Nasty panties.
So don't. I get it. You might have a best friend or someone that you can go to. Do not tell people. Just don't. Because what about if I was pissed at you? Not that I would ever do this.
Don't
but
you have a mama to talk to?
don't tell your mom either. You have a motherfucking bear
You
class.
gotta tell anybody.
Go to Alaska and start doing heroin or something.
What?
Jesus.
Maybe that medicine will help you.
I don't know about all that, but
Just stay away, please. Are we gonna have lunch soon? See you later, buddy. I gotta be nice. I'm a friend, right?
all right.
Just don't. Anyway, you don't want to hear about the flare-ups.
Oh God. Do that to yourself.
Can you imagine they're all squirming like, oh, I got a flower girl?
Remember when we worked at Renown? Oh my God, she was doing that, and she actually called up to the maternity ward and asked them to send her like these like cooling packs and stuff. I was like, girl, if you don't, I ain't sitting in that chair. I'm not sitting in the chair. Which is stupid, but I was like, I'm not. We all know too, because you tell everyone.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Do we need like updated STD information?
I think so.
Yes, there's actually I was so. I'm gonna
Oh, actually, the lady said STI. They're changed to sexually transmitted infections.
I know.
Because there's not just diseases.
Yeah, they are infections.
We've been trying to do that for years, haven't we?
But then it reminds me of WRXs with STI.
Girl, what? You got a Subaru?
So we need a
They
dog
good in
there.
the world.
Turbo.
Wow.
From 6 speed. All right. So yeah.
Ugh.
That's gross. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna. Yeah.
Wrap it up.
So I googled all this, and there's actually quite a few stuff that's progressed because no one's taking care of it. Since so many, it's actually basically dudes. But now, because in the beginning, dudes were the ones that were asymptomatic. They never really showed anything. But they passed everything, like, with HPV and all that other stuff. Well, now they did a whole nother case again. And it looks like women now are becoming the most asymptomatic.
You know you can get. All you gotta do is wear a condom. Shit.
But no, well, okay, so the funniest part was, so back then it used to be the 50 to 70 range that had the most STIs per group.
Yeah, because
they didn't believe, well, now it's gone down. Like, it's shifting, still lower and lower, that people still aren't getting it. Because, now middle-aged people are becoming more sexually active.
Because they got Cialis and Viagra.
Yeah, and so it's coming that the age group of the popularity of STI per group is getting down.
Did you know that HIV is like not a huge concern, but it's a pretty significant concern in nursing homes?
Yes.
It's like fucking spring break for all you old-ass nasty
Yes.
people. You nasty. Out there trying to get...
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Grandma out there shaking a little something. Oh, here doing Eiffel Towers with Grandpa and...
I met an 80-year-old woman who was just like, I love me 60-year-old men. She's like, those 75ers need a nap. Well, you go, girl.
Well, you go ahead. Obviously, you don't need a nap at 80.
Ah.
All right.
Oh. People having sex, giving each other hands. Okay, alright, I guess I'll go next. Alright, so, this last weekend was the zombie crawl, did you guys go?
No.
No.
Wow,
It
I
was
did.
cold.
I didn't go outside.
And I have no money.
I didn't pay for anything. Anyways, okay,
Oh.
so,
Well, you're a chick.
yeah, that's true. Okay, so I went. It was my first time because I spent most of my adult years in Vegas, so all this Reno stuff is new to me. So I just found out there's a Santa crawl too.
There's a crawl all year.
There's a call every fucking
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know. But anyways, so I went to that, and so I dressed up as Nicki Minaj.
Oh, is that who you were?
I
Yeah.
saw that.
That's cute.
And Chris was the devil, and then we show up and stuff, and all these girls look like ugly zombies. And they're mugging me because I look cute.
That reminds me of that meme you sent me. Hate to sound like a diva, but I'm better at it.
No, seriously, they were looking at me like, no, I heard it too. I should have wore heels. Oh, I should have dressed up. You over here like looking scary and stuff. No, it reminded me of Mean Girls when that girl came looking actually scary. I was like, sorry. Don't get mad at me because even if I was gonna dress up like a zombie, I would have been cute, okay, not like scary looking with the eyeballs. All right.
A cute zombie with heels.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I would never dress up like a zombie. I put a little bit of blood on my neck as Nikki, and then Crystal was like a devil, and she was supposed to like have fit me, and that's how I went into Illuminati.
Bitch, my backstory.
That's backstory because people asked, so we told them.
It's like a porno with a plot. That's good.
Yeah, why not? People, I got so much attention though because I was like, this is brilliant because I look cute and normal, and all these other people look dead and scary. But anyways, do not look nice, girl, because you didn't think to show up cute.
You didn't think ahead.
No matter what you do, you always
Weren't
be
you
cute.
cold?
I wasn't outside. I was inside.
That was the one thing that deterred me away was the idea of going outside.
I didn't go outside though. I was just walking through the bars.
Took my black ass and got in the bed, recommitting myself to.
Then we went to Fingers and stuff. So it was fun, but
But Venus is open?
Yeah, they opened it, right? I said that too. It was a hella soft opening. These motherfuckers.
yeah.
That's right. They were going to do the soft opening, see if people actually went.
And I went, and there was no one there.
Yeah, well.
Zombie Carl was probably cracking. jokes.
Everyone's
Zombie Carl.
motherfucking friendly.
Everybody was there. Oh my gosh. And everyone was checking me across the It was so fun. We were just walking around, getting hit on. The cops was looking at us and stuff. Because everybody else looked like a scary, ugly zombie. So. No matter what you do, always look cute.
Moral of the
And that is the moral of the story.
Don't get mad at me, because if I go to Santa Claus, I'm going to be a cute Santa. I'm not going to be no fat Mrs. Claus either.
She's gonna be Santa's side piece.
I'll never show up not cute. Like, especially, I saw the most scariest costumes too. I was like, I don't know how you would actually look scary. It literally just reminded me of
Like
Mean
chicks?
Girls. Yes, the girls, and that's why they were looking at us so mean. They were like,
Dang bitches.
can't believe you came not as a zombie. Not to be a zombie. So yeah, always stay cute.
I would have been
Stay
like Britney Spears, but like dead.
Alright, you guys ready for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have one this week, and so
Really?
luckily, someone sent us one in. I know.
I don't believe it.
I don't. I've had a good week.
Were you always inside your house at all times?
No,
I believe it.
I was in yours. Remember we cuddled.
That's disgusting.
So this one is called Dummies and This Ebola Panic. And this is from Thick Mrs. That is what her name is, and that's how she signed this letter.
I really want to twerk right now.
It says, let me start by saying that I love your show. Now to the real tea.
Oh, hey.
What the heck is up with all this panic about Ebola? I don't mean to downplay the deaths that have happened because of it, but do Americans, girl, you got commas.
You got curves. Good for you.
But do Americans realize that more people are dying from secondhand smoke, shootings, obesity, and a million other things? Girl, you better preach today. Ebola. Ebola is scary, true enough, but not so much that people should be walking around with masks. How about you get off your fat Cheeto-eating ass and do some exercise and eat some leafy green vegetables to build your immune system to withstand the effects of multiple viruses? Okay, girl.
Okay.
I'm so sick of hearing people say stupid things about people catching Ebola or them acting like Obama is failing because he hasn't got it in check. Things are fine. We have more to worry about from mass panic and ignorance than we do the actual virus.
That's what happens.
Also, I think it's funny that so many of these people freaked out about Ebola, that so many of these people that were freaked out about Ebola, you gotta redo these, girl, were the same people talking shit about government-aided vaccines. But now they are over here putting the pressure on for there to be a vaccine ASAP. Ugh, y'all is so dumb. Love ya, Thick Mrs.
I
You're
agree.
right. I hate that one bitch. What the fuck is her name? She was the Jim Carrey.
Oh,
She did
Jenny
the little autism
McCarthy.
That was so stupid fighting vaccines that way. There's so many now cases of like smallpox, measles, like everything's coming back up because all these parents and their fucking hippie ass hair was just like, oh, I don't want my baby getting vaccines and getting autism. That's not how it fucking works. And then it also fucking started during, what the fuck was that senator's name who fucking with the big ass eyes? What the fuck? And her gay husband with her fucking dog. What was her name?
Who?
She was running for president. She was a
Sarah Palin?
No, not Sarah Palin. The crazier one.
Oh.
Crazier.
I know, no.
Oh, what the fuck was her name? I can't think of her
I know
name.
who you're talking about. Michelle
Bachmann, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, that crazy ass bitch. Remember, she was like, yeah, this mother came up, she was in Texas. Not saying that Texans are stupid, but,
But he's trying to.
but these, like, she was in Texas and she was just like, so I was talking to this mom and she said that her daughter became mentally retarded because she had a vaccine. And I'm just like, okay.
First of all,
First off.
don't say that word.
So, fucking, I don't give a shit because that's actual medical term. But anyway, I was just like, don't say this stuff. Go get your fucking vaccines. Just do it. Please do.
Yeah.
I don't want to get smallpox. Or
This is the problem. I think Americans, we've gotten to the point where, like, not all of us, because some of us still believe in vaccines. Except for the flu. I don't do the flu one because it's a shot at it. I don't get the flu vaccine because it's a shot that you might not get the flu. They pick the one that's probably most current. But that's not the point. They've gotten to the point where they're like, but there are none of these problems here, so why do we need to get the vaccine? And
Because
they're not understanding you. The reason we don't have these problems is because people have gotten vaccinated against it. In the third world, not the correct term. In the developing world, these problems are still very, very apparent, and they are there. We don't deal with them here because of the many generations that have been vaccinated against them. So you saying no to vaccination is helping a resurgence of it here. And the worst part about it is because we spent so long without it. The U.S. is not equipped for an epidemic. We do not know how to fight one.
We do not.
We're not. Our hospitals are not ready for them. You see that in West Africa when the outbreak started in Sierra Leone, it was contained really quickly and it was done. Here, everyone's going up in arms and no one really knows what to do, and everyone's, the hospital and the medical centers are being, audited and things like that because they don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't.
They're not prepared. And then you add on top of that the fact that now you're going to help develop stronger strains of this stuff, which we wouldn't possibly be able to fight, because you don't want to get the vaccines until you allow them to develop here amongst the population where people are vaccinated or people are not vaccinated, and then they get stronger. I understand that there's a whole bunch of people out there with conspiracy theories about the government poisoning them and population control and all that stuff, but vaccinations are a needed aspect. If you really want to talk about population control, talk about all the fucking fast food that you get to eat and all that fake ass shit that they serve you that they call real food, GMOs, things like that. This is your population control because you're eating garbage and you will probably die from a cold.
I love that McDonald's commercial that just came out.
The one about asking questions?
I'm like, how about you just fucking show where your food is made instead of people asking the question?
Yeah.
Problem
And
solved.
have you seen all those videos about the Jewish guy saying that McDonald's meat is children?
Ooh.
He's like, those missing kids? Well, we sold it to McDonald's. He's like, we steal your kids and we sell it to McDonald's and you eat it. But
my coolest thing that I saw was it today. Did any of you actually click on when Google does anything? Did you actually click on that?
Yeah.
And see?
Today is would have been the
100 years of the inventor of the polio vaccine.
oh.
And also, he actually didn't patent it to make money, so his family makes no money off that polio vaccine.
Which is how
He actually gave it to the government.
vaccines should be done. It should not be owned by, the drug company.
Because right now, this Ebola vaccine has now become a race. Who can get that patent first?
Yeah.
Which is so stupid. But anyways, regardless of that,
Same thing with
the
AIDS
thing
medication.
was that, because then I was reading this whole thing, because the whole Obama thing, Ronald Reagan actually took forever to react to, what was it? What was it, polio? What was
Smallpox.
it? Smallpox. And yet, so it's just like, stop. Don't.
Yeah.
And
Don't talk
for all
about
you guys out there have only been 4 confirmed cases of Ebola in the U.S. and 1 person has died from them. And yes,
One of them could have been Reno.
it's sad that he passed away, but there are 4.
Yeah.
4 here, 1 in Spain, which are the only 2 Western countries right now, and then everywhere else is in the developing world, and they have had thousands of cases of this for the last 10 or 15 years. It is an issue, but not so much an issue for us. It's an issue for the other world, which if you're really concerned about it, then you need to be focused on helping them fight it, because if it's eradicated, then we don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. What did Senator Silverman say? If Africa was full of labradoodles full of AIDS, it would be cured in a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because people are the fucking dogs. So, I mean, if Africa were composed of mostly white people, there would not be AIDS. I highly believe.
Yeah.
Because it would be
I
paramount
actually
that they
heard a
fix
lot of
it.
conspiracies around this too. Like a lot of people in Africa being like, we don't have this epidemic, not like they're saying. It's just
Well, they only
Africa.
show certain parts of Africa in all of the things that they show. They show like the tribes and like the people that are still living very close to the land and things like that, and the truly desolate parts.
Yeah.
But Africa has some huge beautiful places. Think about how big that continent is.
It's
you cannot
way
believe
bigger
that
than
the
America,
whole
okay?
right? You cannot believe that the whole thing is that destitute.
Yeah.
There are beautiful parts of Africa, just like there are really fucking destitute places in the U.S.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's mine. Thank you, Thick Misses. I loved what you had to say.
Yeah.
Except for it was written kind of bad. We're gonna have to work on it. Work on English.
Maybe you should have read.
No, it was her writing. But
Whatever.
thank you guys. That's another episode of the D-Tox. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep your letters and everything coming into us. Like we said, we don't always have a remedy, so if you guys have one, something that's on your chest or something like that, you can send it to askthedetox@gmail.com.
I'm going to try to stay positive next week.
Or again, you can always just go to www.thedetox.com, click on the Contact Us link, and send your remedy into us that way.
Maybe I'll do yoga.
Yeah. And we're always looking for new artists.
Yes. Our featured artists. If you know how we play music before and after, that's always a new and upcoming artist from the local area, here in Northern California, actually all of California, and even Texas, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
Texas.
some Texas.
So if you guys do
Okay.
music or you know someone who does, you can always get to us. Same email address, askthedetox@gmail.com. Let us know, and we can get your stuff played here on the show. And that's it for me. You guys got anything?
Nope, that's it. Watch my niece beat a man to death.
Love hip hop. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye. This week's featured artist is the producer of our show, Chris Rowe, with her brand new single, African, featuring another artist, Lizzie, aka Beta Rita. Check it out, guys. It's available on soundcloud.com/ChrisRoweMusic.
Give a shit, and I don't give a fuck. Let me say it again. I don't give a fuck. Ass shaking. This ain't nothing new. This is African. Ass shaking. This ain't nothing new. This is African.
Dipping, popping, twerking real hard in my jeans, making niggas fiend, making all them girlies wanna dream about it. No doubt about it. I'm rocking.